So we're gonna try this for the third time. Let's see, third time's a charm. Get this thing to work. All right. How's everybody doing? Hopefully works for this time, and we can get it moving. Again, thank you for stopping by for daily motivation. And if you get a chance to see this later, I appreciate you taking your time to watch this. And if I don't shout you out, I know someone just gave me a like and I can't see who you are. So if I don't shout you out, I'm not dismissing you or dissing you. I can't see you. Sometimes Facebook is funny. But, please like, please share, please comment below if this touches your heart in any way, and share it with friends and family. And today I want to talk about, well, first of all, I want to say rest in peace to Kobe Bean Bryant and his lovely daughter. Of course, you probably heard the news. It's all over the world of his passing. And, we lost somebody, a great leader, a great mental person, and a great motivator. He's probably one of the best motivators to ever watch. And if you want to be successful, follow his footsteps, because he's done most things that most people cannot do. Retired 2 jerseys. It's never happened before. It's never happened before. To be an athlete to win an Academy Award, never happened before. To win 5 championships with one organization. It's just many different things that only a select few of athletes or anyone that's ever entered into the realm of success and goals have ever entered into. So I want to say rest in peace to him. And I like to celebrate people's lives, not their deaths. And it reminds me of a story, one of my best stories I've ever saw of Kobe Bryant. I love this story. And this is so, to show you the mindset of being successful, was the Mamba mentality. I remember it was it was a playoff game. I think it was against Phoenix. I'm not as sure. It was either Phoenix or San Antonio Spurs. And there's footage of this. You can find this on YouTube. Kobe is at a game, and Chris Rock, the comedian, was sitting right next to the bleachers where Kobe was entering into. And this was a really, close game in the playoffs. And you can hear Chris Rock saying something to Kobe. He's like, Chris, he's laughing and joking, and, he's smiling. He's saying all these, you can tell he's saying jokes, and David Spade's right next to him laughing. And you look at Kobe's face, and he's just, it's like Chris Rock doesn't even exist to him. He is so locked into the game and what he's doing at that point in time that nothing else exists. And, Chris is funny. He probably saying some funny jokes, and he doesn't laugh. He doesn't smile. Kobe's just locked into the game. And you see Chris on the side of him, and he acts like he's not even there. That's how locked in he was when any task he's doing. And I saw that scene. I remember years ago when I saw the scene, I was like, that was so profound to me. And that scene defined who Kobe was. It defined what Kobe was. I am locked in. He's like, you don't see me go into the movie studio and talking about sports. When you're at work, you're at work. I'll let you work. And when I'm at work, I'm at work. Many times we are so scattered in what we're trying to do that while we're doing a task, we're multitasking. That's something I'm trying to fix in my own self, is not to multitask so much. To be locked into whatever I'm doing. So if I'm doing these lives, I'm not doing 10 other different things. I'm locked in. So the connection is there. And I put my best foot forward with everything I'm doing. And that to me was the Mamba mentality. If I'm entering the arena, I'm giving all of myself. Not part of myself, not half of myself, not some of myself, but all of myself. I'm all the way in, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. I'm all in. And many times in my own life, I had to talk to myself, and Rich, sometimes you don't put all yourself into it. That happened to me in school when I failed out of college twice. It's because I didn't put my whole self into it. But once I put my whole self, my whole being into graduating, I graduated in 2 semesters. Why? Because the locked in focus. The Mamba mentality is just lock in focus. Whatever I'm doing, whatever task I'm in at this moment in time, I'm completely locked in. Nothing else matters. Everything's secondary. I'm locked in. Even when you saw when he had his issues, right, in Ohio, he locked in even further. It was one of his best seasons when he got into trouble. Because he says, I can't think about the court. I can't think about the lawyer. I can't think about the money I'm going to have to give up. All I can focus on is what I'm doing right now. That's playing basketball every single game, every single day of my season. I'm just going to lock in to whatever I'm good at. Not the problems happening around me, not the issues going on, but whatever I'm good at, whatever I'm good at, I lock it. That's Mamba mentality. That's why he made Kobe great. That's why he retired 2 jerseys. When Shaq left and number 8, he saw I can't be number 8 anymore. Number 8 had his own life. I got to switch my style. I got to switch my mentality. So now it's me and Shaq. It was number 8. 24 is all me. I reinvented myself because I have to lock into the newness. Not worry about the troubles. Not people say, oh, you can't do it without Shaq. Or, look, you can't make it to the playoffs. He said, you know what? Instead of making excuses, instead of looking at the world being harmful to me, let me lock in. Let me lock in. Let me put everything of myself, my whole being, mentally, physically, emotionally, physically. I'm going to put everything of myself into this game. And that's what made him a legend. And whatever you're doing in your own life, put all of yourself into it. Don't give the half-baked, middle, somewhat part of the time. I mean all in. If you're doing art, be all in your art. If you're doing writing, be all in your writing. If you're taking photography, be engaged, be your full self, and leave whatever's going on in your life behind you. When you enter into the office, Mamba mentality. When you enter into the field, Mamba mentality. When I wake up and I go into my office, Mamba mentality. Everything else is secondary. Yes, I have things to do. Yes, life has problems. Yes, there's issues. But when I'm in it, I'm locked in. That's what made Kobe Bryant great. I knew his daughter was probably going to be as great as he was just because you could tell she had the same makeup. And it's sad that we lose somebody great. But let's celebrate his life by putting the Mamba mentality into everything we do. Let's celebrate his life by putting the Mamba mentality in everything we do. And I promise he'll be smiling above watching you become successful using his own mental philosophy. It's tough. I was a big fan. I hated him because my Magic played him and he was so good. But I hated him because he was that great. And I hope his family is okay, his wife, his daughters, and rest in peace to all the fans and people that were really touched with this. Again, if this touched you, please like, please share, please comment below. Say R.I.P. Rest in power. Not rest in peace, but rest in power, Mr. Kobe Bean Bryant. Love all y'all. Either you could agree with me or not agree with me, but either way I feel this was a successful conversation. Love is love. I appreciate everybody. Be safe today. Namaste.